Okay, Andy, first of all, welcome to Acapulco. What do you make of this place, first of all?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great so far. I went out for dinner in the city last night. It's great. Some of the views and stuff are unbelievable. The resort where the courts and the hotels are is very, very nice, and they have a lot of people at the courts. They obviously love their tennis here, and it's good weather, so yeah, I'm enjoying it so far.
Obviously a big change for the tournament, switching to the hard courts for this year, and I guess that's the reason why we're seeing a very different draw this year in Acapulco.
Yeah, well, I think at this stage of the year, obviously Indian Wells and Miami are two very big events, at this stage of the year, and a lot of players are going to come here if it's on hard courts to prepare for those events. The courts here are very similar to the ones in Miami as well, and it's a pretty short flight from here to LA as well, so I think it'll be a good move in the long term for the tournament.
And then looking at your own form in 2014 so far, obviously quarter-final results in Australia and Rotterdam since your return from injury. I mean, are you where you want to be in terms of your sort of general fitness and form at the moment? Yeah,
I feel pretty good. I mean, I played quite a few matches over the last couple of months. Normally at the start of the year I haven't played a whole lot. After Australia I'd taken some time off and rested, recovered, and then started training before Indian Wells and Miami. But I got some matches on the clay in the Davis Cup as well, and obviously Australia was a good test for me. Played some tough matches there. Obviously the match against Roger was a very good one for me to see exactly where I was at, and yeah, each week starting to feel a bit better.
I mean, how difficult is it to know how hard you can push yourself and push your body when you're coming back from an injury? Because I guess it's always there in the back of your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've never had surgery before, so I've had injuries, and it's a bit different coming back from an injury than it is a surgery. There was a lot of rehab. It was a pretty long process, and like I said, I haven't dealt with that before, so it was tough. But it was good for me to go through it in some ways. I got to spend a bit of time away from the tour and maybe appreciated kind of how much I enjoyed being on the tour and traveling the world and stuff. And yeah, I'm feeling better than I was 6 months ago anyway, that's for sure.
So never having done Acapulco before, in a way does it sort of present a sort of fresh, cleaner sheet of paper for you, or are you can you never really escape that sort of pressure of needing to score points, especially having sort of slipped down to number 7 now?
No, well, that was kind of, my ranking was likely to drop because I obviously missed the last 3-4 months of last year, and I also missed French Open and a few of the big clay court events as well. So there's going to be periods in the year when my ranking will probably be up and down a little bit. I need to win matches obviously to get back up there. But coming here, I've really enjoyed it because it's not often that you come to a new city. Really, a lot of the players, they'll get their sort of schedule, and when they find tournaments that they like, they kind of stick to it. But obviously with the change to hard courts here, it's my first time here, and really enjoyed it. It's nice to visit new places.